So, I apologize for the very weird ending of the last episode. Um, my one of my roommates got home. I'm sure if I remember my Bioshock playthrough correctly, you can hear them open the door. So one of my roommates got home, so I had to mute my mic
Come on, there is room.
because they still don't really fully understand the whole Let's Play thing.
Problema, señor.
So I had to wait for them to shut up, and then by the time that happened, one of my other roommates was told me they were on their way. So I just said, "Fuck it."
Come on.
If I remember correctly, the last episode was under half an hour, but once again, I vehemently apologize for that.
Come on. Ya lo he dicho.
I am planning on doing a
Come on.
channel update video soon. That'll probably just be me playing RE4 Mercs. The original plan was to record my audio separately from that, and then download the video and then add my audio on top of it, so it's not like randomly stopping and going. Because, obviously there's points in that mode where I'd have to focus a little bit. But I decided against it because it's kind of janky to download videos off your PS5. Like if they're over, I think over a gig or something, you can't download them.
Here.
Which is why when I do like a 20-minute episode and a 30-minute episode, I just use the built-in editing software on PS5.
Yo.
Which is why during those episodes you see, at like the end of the episode, you see this logo called Chair Factory. I think he's dead.
Come on.
I also don't have my phones on me because I was an idiot. I guess I can say this here. I was planning on saying this in the RE4 video, but maybe I'll say it twice. But I have not been sleeping good the last 2 weeks.
Let's go.
So usually whenever I go to bed, it's usually because I'm super fucking tired. So then I just go to bed.
Let's go.
So last night I completely forgot to plug my phones in. So they're both dead right now. So like the way my setup is, I have the TV and there's it's on the top of an entertainment center, which to the right of the top of the entertainment center, or the left, sorry, has my Xbox and my Switch, and then inside the actual entertainment center itself has the PS5, which I know isn't a good place to put it because overheating, but that's the one place I could fit it. And I also have my sound bar on top of the entertainment center next to the Switch. And then to the left of that on the ground, I have this little speaker thing. And then on top of that, I have all my games that I'm currently rotating out on my Xbox and PS5. And on top of that, as usual, I put my phones to charge. Obviously, I forgot to do that.
Come on. Let's get this over with.
Expert hunter, what the fuck is that for? Oops. Oh, how much do you want to bet that's one of the... It's like a harvesting meat thing.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering correctly, from where we left off, I should only have like 1 or 2 levels left before we're off to out of Mexico. Which does make me curious as to where we'll go next. Like, I know where we're going, obviously. Like, I've watched, or I know from a guide I was reading where we're going. But I'm wondering how it's done, like, if you... Because obviously, you know, looking at the map, we've covered this whole map. Because this is the first area, and this is the second.
This'll fetch a good price. Let's make this quick. Come on. Come on.
I know I'm, again, not really talking, but... trying to think of stuff to talk about that won't be covered in the video I'm making. Oh, I did originally... I guess this is something I can talk about now, instead of in the video. I did originally plan on having a Hotline Miami 1 and 2 playthrough done by 2's 10th anniversary. Obviously that didn't happen, because the anniversary was yesterday.
Come on.
The gates of El Presidio. Presidio? Presidio? I don't fucking know.
¡Ay!
Oh.
¡Puta, qué chingado!
México!
¡Qué rico! ¡Ay! John, excuse me. Oye, mamita, cuando te vea la próxima vez que sea un poco más durito, ¿eh? And I mean rougher, ¿eh? What would your most loyal follower, Luisa, say about that? Who? Luisa, the girl from Campo Mirada? Her, A gentleman never tells, but she was a most wonderful... I just say she was increíble. Yes, let me tell you something. I strongly recommend her. You take her when you have the chance, my brother.
She thinks she's your wife.
My wife? These peasant girls, they believe every word a fellow says. So naive. It's really quite charming. I love peasants. Don't you love peasants? I love them. They have such purity.
Are you gonna marry her?
Ha! Marry a peasant? My dear boy, don't be absurd. I'm going to be the next president of Mexico. My wife will meet ambassadors, kings, other great men. The very thought that I would marry some peasant girl with a tight gun and the hands of a farmer, well, I really don't think so. My mother, que Dios la cuide, would turn in her grave.
Interesting.
But come on, let's run. I've got an amazing present for you, my brother, huh? Yes? The man you seek. Together, we will bring them to justice. Let's go. Let's go, John. Today we will both have victory. Bien, vamos, hermanos. My brother, I just received word of your fight with Allende's men at El Sepulcro. Finally, the Santa is dead. I am happy it was your bullet, John, after what he did to you in Chuparosa.
I wasn't gonna give him a second chance to kill me.
It must have felt good.
Not particularly. He was hardly worth a bullet.
Or 10.
Where are they, Abraham?
They are at El Presidio, John. Can you believe it? The place we first met. The scene of one of my greatest victories over Allende's traitors. You could not write a better story.
It's a story I want to finish.
It is a story we both want to finish, my brother. If my rebels can take El Presidio, then we can move on Escalera. The revolution is happening, John.
Are you sure they're there? Escuela and Williamson?
Javier Escuella is there. That much I am sure of. I don't know about Williamson.
Escuela will do for now.
I am told they paid Allende to hide them. They have been in his protection since you arrived in Mexico. You see, you should have trusted your brother Abraham all along.
When we have them, then you can start making me feel bad. Immediately after you thank me for everything I've done for you, amigo.
I knew I had heard the name Javier Escuella before. He is from this province. They tell me he was once a notorious bounty hunter and also one of the early revolutionaries.
That sounds about right.
All before my rebellious urges took hold, of course. I think I was still traveling in Europe at the time. I was living in Madrid with the ambassador's wife.
That sounds about right as well. Escuela was always a torn man. A cynic who desperately wanted to be a romantic.
Whereas you, John, are a romantic who wants to be a cynic.
Javier would die fighting for what he believed in. He had a lot of passion, but no love. Although he really admired Dutch, of course. But then we all did.
You was the leader of your little group of fortune hunters, ¿verdad?
When Dutch started falling apart, it hit Javier harder than any of them. He went crazy. It was like the one thing he'd ever believed in turned out to be a fraud.
You talk about him fondly.
It ain't exactly fondness. We was close once, but he never cared for me or anybody else. Not any of his so-called brothers. He left me to die when he had the chance to save me.
And didn't he teach you any Spanish during all this time you were together?
I remember Capron being used a lot.
Well, now you get to pay that cabron a surprise visit.
I ain't here for revenge. I just need him and Williamson. So who was that girl back there?
Another loyal supporter of free Mexico. What? You want a name?
You can't even remember the name of the girl you're marrying.
Have you ever known power, John?
I'm a semi-literate farmer and hired killer. I ain't in the power game.
Then you will never have the knowledge that any woman will bear your child. Yet for her, it will be an honor.
I've known about enough bastards without making too many more of my own.
A man like me cannot be with just one woman. It would be an injustice to the people I have devoted my life to serve.
You have an interesting way of serving the people. Kind of like a national gigolo.
I owe it to the future of Mexico to breed, my brother. If I can get noble blood flowing through the veins of peasants, can you imagine how great this country can be? An army of reyes, of kings.
I wish I'd never asked.
Honestly, might as well just stay during this. Even if there's not another discussion.
Have you enjoyed your time in Mexico, John?
It ain't exactly been a vacation. Why are you talking like this is already over?
I don't know. One way or another, this might be the end. What do you think of the Mexican people?
I ain't sure. Some of them been kind, but a lot of them tried to kill me.
Come, my brother. I know what you Americans call us. Greasers, sun greeners, pepper guts. For a land of immigrants, you don't like foreigners very much.
I don't care who a man is, what he does, or where he's from. If he treats me right, I'll do the same.
It's that simple for you, isn't it? You would make a fine socialist.
What about the Chinese workers here? I hear you ain't exactly made them very welcome.
That is different. They are an inferior race.
You have all the makings of a great leader, Abraham.
Jesus Christ.
The revolution is gaining momentum. Do you have any idea how many times I have thought about the day I will march into Escalera and storm Allende's mansion?
I think I have some idea.
Soon it will be me sleeping on those silk sheets and the colonel lying with the cucarachas.
From what I've seen of Allende, you might want to wash those sheets.
You might be right, my friend.
Do you really think a revolution can work? Do you have enough men?
Revolution begins with one person, John.
One person ain't gonna defeat the Mexican army.
The poor are many and together we are strong. They are ready to fight.
If it does work,
It will.
if it does work, and you take down Allende, what then?
I will give the greatest speech of my life.
But after all the fighting and all the speeches are over, what will you do?
I will march on the capital and take on Sanchez himself.
All right, when Mexico's yours, and you have all the power you desire, what will you do with it?
Like any great leader, my brother, I will delegate. I have to say, I am not usually in favor of American interference, but it will be sad to see you go.
I ain't going nowhere till I have Bill Williams.
What will you do when this is over?
I want to go home, work my land, and grow old with my wife.
That is hard for me to imagine.
It's hard for me too, but I've pulled this trigger too many times now. I'm getting tired.
Well, get ready to pull it a few more times. El Presidio will be heavily guarded.
Oh, I think I got a few more left in me.
Maybe one day you can return to Mexico like Lando Enriquez, a famous outlaw come to die in the sunshine. I can always use a cynical American renegade on my staff.
I'll bear that in mind.
Let's not talk for a while, my friend. We should take some time to think about what it means to be heroes.
Fuck it.
My men will launch a ruse attack on the side entrance to the fort. Meanwhile, you, my American friend, will drive this wagon at the front gate and jump off when you're close. It's been packed with 5 crates of TNT.
That sounds crazy. How long's the fuse?
Yes, like I say, fun times. It's plenty long enough, I think. I see you in there, amigo. Go on, John. You can do this. Now go.
Mega!
Keep the army occupied, John. You go after Escuella.
You want more? If you don't stop that, you ain't gonna live!
Avancen, hermanos.
I wonder if this is another kind of like game design thing where it's like another Wilhelm, where it's like whatever the last place you check is, that's where the character is going to be.
Let's see how they like this!
Test. I think we're good. Actually, while I'm up, I am going to go grab another drink, because I finished my last one. Anyway, but like I was saying, I wonder if this is another one of those games that a lot of games do, where it's like no matter where you search, it's always the last place you search. I didn't see if there was more than one question mark, to be fair. I wasn't really paying attention. I was more focused on trying to loot everybody and survive. Okay. Back to it. That's weird. Oh, okay, I was about to say, fuck off with not being able to hit that one. Had to hit the right button. I had to remember what button it was. Okay, there is 2 question marks. 2 more at least. That's weird. I don't know if it was doing that before, but whenever I slide down something, it locks my camera. Not like I really need money, but... Oh, I might as well talk about this now. So we are officially in the era of... Or I guess we were for a while, ever since the first trailer came out. of GTA 6 nuts going fucking insane. So basically, what it is now is there's this t-shirt that they added to GTA 5 online. When the first trailer came out, or like right before the first trailer came out, that had the date of the first trailer on it. And now they saw another date that said April 1st, 25. So it said 04/01/25. So now people are saying the next trailer is coming out on April 1st, which I don't like talking about the GTA 6 nuts that much because they drive me crazy. But that would be a galaxy brain level play to release a new trailer on April Fools. Because nobody would really know if it was real.
Hello, old friend. It's been a long time.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you. I heard you was coming. You took your time, no? Come on, you're not gonna shoot your own brother, are you? We was family.
Yeah, we were. Then you and Dutch went crazy and family didn't mean so much.
So now you do the government's work.
And what do? You just work for a different government.
Come on, brother. I think we should go our separate ways, huh?
What you and Dutch did was wrong. And the way you left me was wrong. Now, I hate to judge, but as it turns out, it's you or me. The way I see it, might as well be you.
We thought you was dead, brother. I promise. I'm telling the truth. Besides, I can give you Bill.
Nice sombrero.
Touches in Colombia, I can take you straight to him.
Don't never if I said
You
that.
left me to die? Whoa. To save your own skin, and now you expect me to care about you?
You got it all wrong, brother. I've always loved you. Even now.
Asshole.
Who's I go fishing with now, huh?
Oh, you do not mention Abigail without the... You done fucked up. I know, I'm spamming the button as fast as I can go, game. The fuck? There it is. Oh, that's why he's so much faster, because he grabbed a horse. I didn't even see him grab one.
You were always weak, God! Let's go.
Never won. You got it, son.
Don't make me kill you, Javier! Give it up, Javier.
Fuck.
Tell your wife she needs to lower her prices.
There you go.
I'm taking you in, my brother. I'll let the others judge it. Where's Bill? Where's Bill, you son of a bitch? You think I won't kill you, brother?
He ain't here, brother. With agenda.
I was gonna kill him.
Wait for revenge, John.
I really wanted to kill
I
him.
ain't here to kill you, Javier.
I said it against it.
Come on, amigo. Abigail wouldn't want this.
Abigail would have killed you already. She always thought you was a creep. family, brother. You and me. Like Cain and Abel, I guess. Leaving each other for dead.
I really wish this game had the system from 2 where you can smack your people you have hogtied on your horse to make them shut up.
Don't understand what happened. It wasn't like you thought it was. Whatever you say, old friend. Yeah. Yeah. It was Bill, not me.
Put him in the cell for now, John.
You're gonna be locked up for a hell of a long time. Unless they choose to hang you. So you and Bill are back together. Two crazy men sharing a bed. Go to hell, you pathetic fool!
Ah, you piece of shit. Hope you're sure about what you're doing, brother. You saw me out. Didn't that life we had mean nothing to you? Oh! Ah, you puto. Ah. One day, I promise you, you're gonna regret this.
One day's about all you got left.
I hope you and your wife and children rot in hell.
You know that life we lived is over. And when we was living it, it didn't mean nothing anyway. It was just an excuse, and we all knew.
What I knew is that you was always a puto. And you're still a puto.
Marston, come with me. The army sent reinforcements. Come.
Yeah, go with your puto.
We have to hold the fort, John. Use one of the cannons.
Please. Fuck. Ooh, shiny.
Hurry, John. Use the cannon.
Fuck. Double fuck. Hey, at least I kinda know where I'm going now.
The army is coming. Get up there and man that cannon. Stop them, Marston.
Wonder if this is a one shot and done thing or if there's like a full reload animation for it. Three for one special. I feel bad about killing the horses though.
Es demasiado tarde, cabrones.
That is so weird. I don't think I ever noticed that before. It like locks your camera when you slide down. John, there we go. So how much you want to bet somebody's gonna come after us when we're riding away?
two old friends reunited. It is a beautiful thing.
Mr. Marston, fancy seeing you down here.
Maybe
I
not.
must say it's a pleasant surprise to see you.
You've done well, Mr. Marston. Now, Javier here gets to see how far the hand of justice can reach. Come on, you. Get in the damn automobile.
Can we assume one of my commitments is cleared?
Unfortunately, nothing is cleared, John, until your obligations are met. We need you to find Williamson, then head to Blackwater as quick as you can. We have reason to believe that Dutch Vanderland is in the area.
Oh, your wife sends her regards.
God, they're so slimy. You're famous from now on. You'll no longer get in trouble for stealing horses. Hell yeah. I wonder if I should have done one of the bounty trophies earlier. I mean, if I have to replay some of the missions again until we get the pardon system unlocked, I'm fine with that.
Stop there, gringo! Give us your money! Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend. Go! This'll fetch a good price.
So much. Oh, wow. So we're back in town now. So I think that's the last one then. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days since I last played this, so my memory of the mission structure is a little rusty. Plus, I don't have my phone. I guess I can probably talk about that a little bit. Most people probably don't care, but it gives me something to talk about while we ride. I have technically only one phone, but I call both my things my phones because I have my phone before the one I had. This one currently was a 512 gigabyte iPhone, and obviously I wasn't gonna get the same size again. I just got a 126, I think, or whatever the 100 is. But I kept my old phone without the SIM card, and it's like my movies and music and all that kind of stuff. It's my storage for that. So I call them both my phones, even though one of them is only one of them is actually a phone, quote, in quotes. I think I got him.
Tough one, ain't you? Come on, let's get this over with.
Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could have just done a campsite, but...
Get the hell away from me! Just too many of those darn critters for me to handle myself today. Thanks for helping me out, friend. Much obliged.
Glad to be of assistance. Oh, Lord. This is nasty.
Oh, Lord, this is nasty. Bobcat, okay. Let's have you... Hey! Come here, stupid freaking animal. Fuck it.
Last spill. Trying to think of what else to talk about. I think I've brought this up before, but I might end up playing GTA 5 for the channel. I know I've said many times I do not think 5 is a good game, but I would like to replay or play it for the channel so I can kind of excuse me, so I can kind of back up why I think it's a bad game. I could talk about all the issues I have with the game itself. Plus, it's 60 FPS, so you know. The people who don't play games that much, me talking about 60 versus 30 must sound super pedantic. Or pretentious, whichever former writer doesn't understand his own language, by the way. Anyway, but like 30 FPS if I... Okay, I'm gonna talk about this quick before we start this cutscene. 30 FPS if I'm... So like, say today if I beat Red Dead 1, which I don't think I will. I think there's like half the game left. Let's say today I beat Red Dead 1 and go right into 2. I would get an instant headache from the 30 FPS of 2. Because I was spent most of the day playing something at 60. But if I play something at 30 as the first thing I play that day, I don't get sick. Or as sick, I should say.
¡Quítate, estúpido! ¡Le voy a dar un balazo! ¡Quítate! ¡Quítate, pendejo! ¡Quítate! ¡Una, dos, tres!
¡Que viva Reyes! ¡Muerte a Reyes!
¡Calmado! ¡No, para atrás, para atrás! ¡Usted para atrás! ¡Para atrás, para atrás!
We're watching the failing of liberty.
Welcome to Mexico. My brothers and I are just discussing the future of our country.
Okay, let this man go.
And who are you, gringo?
I'm no one. But unless you want this town to tear you and your boys to shreds, I suggest you let him go.
And you think you could tell me what to do, friend?
Oh, you should listen to him, friend.
Look at that. You want to risk it?
The American is a drunk. If I were you, I would pull that trigger.
Wow, that gun look weird.
Ya, mátalo.
¡Déjenme, hombre!
¡Mierda! ¡Ay, Dios mío!
Santa Maria.
So you want to settle this now, friend? Or you want me to shoot you in the head right now for that poor girl?
Okay, but we fight like men, not like dogs.
I'm gonna fail this at least once, more than likely. I still don't fully understand how the duel system works. Which is more of a skill issue on my part. Oh, okay, I get it now. So I was pulling out. I was pulling out too soon. Sorry, I had the maturity of a 5-year-old sometimes, but I was pulling out my gun too soon. I was doing it before the game told me to. That's why I was having so small
People are finally ready.
things.
Today we overthrow the Coronel.
To the victor, the spoil.
Sorry, I gotta loot some bodies first.
Untie me. We must escape now while we have the chance.
Senor, there are prisoners in jail who will fight on our side. Can you save them?
Leave the speeches to me, Judge. You release the prisoners.
Okay, let me just adjust my headset quick. Ah! "48 minutes, almost perfectly." So, in my defense, they didn't have red dots. So I assumed they were friendly. I should have known better considering what they were. But fuck, that scared the shit out of me. Actually, this is gonna be a weird place to end it, but we're almost at 50 minutes, and I try not to make these over 50. Anyway, see you in the next one.